You got the Twins on your team?
What are you talking about, the Twins? Oh, you talking about Devin McCourty and Jason McCourty? Yeah.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head.
I always be thinking they be saying Ayers Holloway.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's see what I can do.
Wait, that 380.
In the nickel, that's formation early.
Strip that ball. Hey, ball 66.
They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Shotgun now for Brady. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
We got 3. Let me 2. Hey, high 7. Keep it up. Deuce. Alert.
From the gun, it's Brady. And able to find Dorsett. 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Philip Dorsett, 74 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
You know that's not realistic.
I think I missed the field goal, too.
Damn!
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Oh, he could press that down, nigga.
This will be fielded at the 6. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
You know, Gillette. Hey, there's your weird Grump. Hey, shoot. See what I can do with Brady. Just playing on Brady.
No Gronk.
Here we go.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. There's Garoppolo to throw. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
Here we go.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And an alley to run. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards there and a Niner first. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From midfield, here's Garoppolo. This is Coleman with a grab. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 38-yard line.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. They'll run on first down. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. The veteran Jamie Collins there on the tackle.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Damn, bitch! Come on, catch that man.
Throw that's knocked away and incomplete. The veteran Jason McCourty there to make sure that one didn't find its target. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Able to haul it in as Kittle.
Get off that linebacker.
Into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Like I said, I got
and they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Like I said, it's been a minute since I played against.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
James White.
Shit! You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Check! 72. Go Bandit!
Brady now on first down. He finds an opening past the 40. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And finally brought down at the 43. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's White.
Good run.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down.
They're looking like he needs help.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. DeForest Buckner busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Throwing now is Brady. And he's going to go down again. Dee Ford, he's the one that drops him this go-around. And that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead them up 3rd and long. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter. The 49ers have Richie James back deep. Oh, it's a wobbler here.
Oh, what?
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
How that shit roll back.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, a one-point game, 7-6.
Here we go. 180. I got it.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
Didn't even look.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
On first down, it's Coleman. He's got the lane, and there he goes. Touchdown, 49ers. Tevin Coleman, 66 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
Oh,
shit.
You see how I feel. You see how I
The
feel.
concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs, and that's what they need in order to not pump the ball again.
Keeping it on the ground on first, Michelle. And he'll be brought down right in midfield after a gain of only a couple. On second down, Michelle. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a third and about 5. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. He's going to look deep down the field. And it's intercepted. Picked off at the 12. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. And I saw the pressure coming.
It looked like he
just
just got hit in the
hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Dante Hightower on the stop.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop.
How you would
that appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
That's Joe Staley.
Get the ball. 13.
Oh,
throwing on second down. Garoppolo. Man open. That's Deebo Samuel. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
Here we go.
Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college, I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
21.
Looking to throw on second down. Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
Let's make these babies crawl all the way back. Check 24. Check 21.
From the gun on third, Garoppolo. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Well, CD, with the end of the season comes the announcement of the All-Pro team, and everybody was like, wait a second, Christian McCaffrey's listed twice. Is that a mistake? No, he got it both at running back and flex. Pretty impressive.
Very impressive because I think a lot of people thought that if you have a running back and a flex position, that maybe Christian McCaffrey would go into the flex because he catches the ball so well. And you go ahead and elevate the big guy out of Tennessee.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dee Ford able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
You can't stop me. Alert! 56. Mike 56. Hey, orbit. Mike 56.
To try again after the sack. Brady, this one complete to Mohamed Sanu. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
But, you know, writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Looking to throw again on second down. Brady, Dorsett's got it. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 19. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on third down. This is White on the screen. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the first down. A short gain there of just 4, and that'll bring up a fourth down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Brady. This is caught. It's Julian Edelman. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal.
Let's go, defense. Regular. Alpha.
And they will run it with Michelle. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Brady now to throw. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun. Brady to the end zone, but it's incomplete. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
We got this. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else. Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
On 3rd down, here's Coleman. A big play there for the Niners. 57 yards on the ground.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Here we go.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. This is Coleman. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
At the Patriots 13. Here we go, here we go. Get that quarterback. 11.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
You know, it's become cliche, but we have seen it and observed it. When runners have days like what we're seeing right now, they often take their offensive linemen out for steaks afterwards, don't they? They'll go buy them dinner. But after a play like that, He might reduce him, might go to the corner and just grab a hot dog or two, huh?
Hey, I mean, they've still been blocking for him well in this game. They don't get one mulligan up front.
Okay, so what we're saying then is we're going petite filet instead of porterhouse. How's that?
8 ounce is good.
All right, just checking. One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4.
Shadow!
Throwing is Brady on third down. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. That one good for 13 and a New England first down.
That's a pretty good throw on the curl route there. Third down, and they pick up a first.
Defense should be aware.
Hey, yo, Brandon, this your money.
They should be aware, but sometimes not easy. Because when they sell that route really well,
no fucking way.
Brandon threw that bit on the money.
No way. Hell no.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. Now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining.
Squeeze that J in there.
This third quarter.
I seen it all today.
They stay on the ground with White. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Brady to throw on 3rd and 1. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Brady, 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Brady. That's complete to White. 23 yards on the play.
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there?
Yeah.
Another great completion.
And you know one area where he honed his throwing? He was a catcher in
No,
high school. He was
I
actually
call you
drafted by the
it's not
Expos in
like you said,
1995 in the 18th round.
Well, that would have been something to see him behind the
I ain't
dish.
call you.
Gunned down a
I
few
want to ask you what happened to John. Say he put me playing me.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a New England first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And all the way down inside
I'm going to hit you in the feet, man. Playing somebody online.
They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row. Brady to throw again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Let's go. Check. Crunch. Hey, goal 66. Check it.
On second down now, it's White. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
The San Francisco defense trying to hold tough again. This is 3rd and goal. And it'll be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line. He was looking for Edelman there. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
They will run again with Coleman. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Garoppolo to throw.
Damn,
first down and more past the 20. And they will finally get him down to the 27-yard line.
I like that aggression.
Last play,
I like that aggression.
At the line. Different story
I love
here,
that aggression.
over 20 yards.
That nigga had this shit.
One Omaha.
I love that aggression. Let's see what you do.
On first down, Garoppolo. It's caught by Sanders. And able to get this one across the 45.
I love that aggression.
He's brought down. 19
Good.
yards there on the catch
I love
and run.
it.
Another nice pickup in the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon. With this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Garoppolo looks to throw. Completes it to Coleman. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Tevin Coleman.
Discipline.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
Discipline.
And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I feel I could do it. Come down and field score in 4 minutes, 13 seconds. I feel I could do it.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing. That's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
51, Mike. Mike 51.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51. Come back.
51 to Mike.
Hey, Echo.
From the gun, it's Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off near the 44. Here he goes right side. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
I said my sister's birthday was the 15th. I'm going to take her out to eat.
Returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Crazy.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right? And they're able to get this one across the 35. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. Brady now on first down. He's got a man complete. It's Julian Edelman. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Again, they'll throw with Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. On 3rd down, Brady. Complete to Watson, the tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Mohamed Sanu. 54 yards. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit.
You got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play. Yeah,
you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late, that they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. So now Brady and the Patriots going for 2. Brady. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus.
You almost had it.
That's some bullshit,
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The veteran Jason McCourty up to make the tackle.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Here we go. 180!
Block 54. Ricky, that hunt!
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Right, here we go. 180! 2!
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Where else did you go? Just stuff around here. Just something around here.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. That's to his running back, complete. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Tevin Coleman, 35 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold to add the extra point.
Get it out that here. Sorry.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. And that'll set them back 5. Now Gold for the extra point. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. So the victory here for San Francisco, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. And with that, we say so long from Foxborough.